Many people love the idea of CCTV cameras, but others think they erode our privacy. We cannot blame it on security cameras alone. The truth is, technology has exposed all aspects of our lives to the world. So in this video, we are going to talk about security cam captures what no one was supposed to see part 1. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. The Bodybuilder. While cinemas are the perfect place to relax and watch your favorite movie, you can never tell where you see an intriguing film that would have told visitors to this grocery store that one man would put up a random show that would make it to the top news sites. Well, here's the story. This bodybuilder went shopping in this store and was confused about the product to settle. For when he looked above the shelf and found a camera watching him. What else can he do to ease off stress than show the man behind the camera and the stuff he was made of? She pulled his shirt to show off his intense muscles from years of gym training. I would have guessed that he spent his entire life getting this dream body. His demonstration lasted for at least 10 seconds as he tossed, turned, and smiled at the camera, and then another turn. Luckily, no one was there watching except the camera. When the store relayed the incidents from the previous day, they found the clip and couldn't help but send it to a new house that published it to a larger audience. It was the video of the day for everyone as they laughed hard and wondered what he was thinking. I certainly would not hold back if I had a body feature worth showing off. Bear's visit. If there had been no video evidence for this event, no one would have believed the narrator. The worst form of wild animal accounts is that which happens in your comfort zone. By that I mean your house. If you are hunting and exploring these dangerous animals at some wildlife park, you would expect them to emerge from nowhere and attack. However, if you were at home lounging after a stressful day, the last thing you expect is a bear walking up on you and disrupting your sound sleep. If we're honest, the bear in this footage did not intend to hurt this man. While he was fast asleep by the poolside, this giant bear walked in on him to explore the environment. It sips some water from the pool and allows the cold water to touch its face. Afterward, he walks to the sleeping man to check if he is fine. This movement awakens the man and sends the animal back into the wild. The man is surprisingly calm and wished the bear stayed longer, provided it didn't try to hurt him. His family was scared for him and asked him to be more careful outdoors. Judging by his reactions, he loves bears and may not be too careful around them. Car crashes into Little Caesars Pizza. You don't want to stop at a restaurant for dinner after work only to become an accident victim. It was better if you slept hungry. Brittany would have lived her entire life regretting the day she stopped by Caesars Pizza if something had gone wrong. One evening in November 2018, she was returning from work when she felt like eating pizza. She stopped by Caesars Pizza when a car crashed into the facility. She was nearly hurt from the crash, especially because no one was expecting it. Eventually, she escaped the falling bricks and ran to safety. A man who witnessed the crash from outside narrated that the intruder wanted to park his car at the corner when he lost control of the brakes and slammed through the glass. Thankfully, no one was hurt in the accident, but they will never forget the incident. Garbage truck. The most annoying thing about this video is that the man working for this garbage collection company probably doesn't like his job, but is doing it to make ends meet. Even if he does, his pay isn't as attractive as he would have wished. However, he has to get up every day to work like it was the best thing that happened to him. That fateful day, he set out to this neighborhood to mop the trash. When he gets to this house, there are 3 garbage cans outside. The first one is outside, suggesting it had been picked up earlier. The other 2 are full, so the mechanical arm has to carry one of them after the other. It carried an empty black bin without drama, but the second one was the genesis of the day's frustration. He didn't know the bin was reversed when the mechanical arm lifted it, rather than empty its content into the truck. The bin remained closed until it was time to bring it down. The garbage flew out of the trash can and scattered around the compound. Because this man's job is to keep the environment clean and not dirty, he had to alight from the truck and do what is required. Being a garbage collector is stressful enough, and no one wants an extra job at no additional cost. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic. Wrong house. I grew up believing thieves were smart people, but after watching this, I think otherwise. The normal thing is for burglars to map the house monitor when the owners leave and find a way to capture their dogs if they have any. These precautions are necessary to have an easy operation. While these precautions might help them to get the job done, they have little or no say in their surveillance. Many CCTVs are in hidden parts of the room that no one notices, except they are told. Therefore, if the homeowner is in one corner watching it, they can see you break into their homes. If you're unlucky, they'll call the cops on you before you round off. These men were not only prepared for the robbery, but they also entered the wrong house after the man in white when the other one hovered around the compound to ensure no one was watching. He didn't know that the homeowner was inside and not asleep. He immediately grabbed the intruder to keep him away from escaping while calling for help. The thief knew the only way he would escape was to let go of his pants. He struggled out of it with his cloth torn and ran for his dear life. If he must continue with the trade, he'll learn to be smarter. Creepy pale humanoid. This homeowner released the video of this humanoid creature patrolling his compound in the wee hours of the night. It felt like it was snooping around so no one would see it. It eventually tries to hide near the car, but the camera has already captured its full portrait. The problem was that while it had the physique of an adult man, it was not a man. It resembled an alien for the numerous mythical stories we've heard to make things worse, and made no sound but preferred to lurk around. The clip was first posted on Twitter and got everyone talking. Some said it was a human dressed in a pale suit, while other guests were humanoid creatures from another planet. The debate is still on, and the homeowner wishes he could get a straight answer. Walk on water. There have been hundreds of stories of people walking on water. They've been so rampant that we've come to accept them as true. One such story is the biblical Jesus walking on water amid a storm. This story has forced many Christians into believing they can achieve that if they have faith. Let's see if this kind of faith works in this video. This dog is seen practically walking on water. However, it is so fast that you can guess there's more to the speed. The audience at the party confuses us even more by screaming their lungs out as though unaware of the little trick. It's a simple one. This dog has no mystical power. Neither did it do anything out of the ordinary. This part was held around a pool and visitors came with their dogs. Rather than allow these animals to drown inside or share the same pool with humans, the organizers put a thick net over it to safeguard the water. This naughty dog noticed how everywhere was calm and wanted to awaken the mood. In walking on the pool, to the amazement of everyone and other dogs, it was careful not to apply pressure, which explains the speed. I bet other dogs would want to try this trick. Hope it works for them. Chilliest man. I remember my friend peeing in his pants when he was robbed and another shivering for the whole day. If you've ever witnessed a robbery, you know it's not for the faint of heart. It takes courage to stand up to your oppressors, especially because they hate to be challenged. One man proved to the world that thieves are mere humans like us and we must stand up to them. Tony and his friend were at a bar drinking when two robbers walked in. When one of the guys grabbed the phone in his hand, Tony stood his ground and wrangled it off his hand. The young man was confused but didn't want to go back and forth about the phone and stay had. He pointed the gun at him again, asking for money. Tony empathetically told him that he had only $2 and would use it for his next beer.
I got $2 in my wallet and that's for my next beer.
In fact, he called one of the guys to help him purchase at the counter and lit a cigarette in his presence. The robbers had never been challenged like this throughout their careers. They walked out of the restaurant disappointed. Tony told the press that he wasn't one to let anyone push him around. However, he advised that people should not act like him in similar situations. Coast dog. Security dogs are helpful in these perilous times. They supplement the efforts of surveillance cameras. If you're asleep, you will never know what happened in your absence until you replay the videos from the camera. But with dogs, you can get real-time reports. Many homeowners prefer the dog and CCTV combo as it ensures 100% protection from burglars, ghosts, and all unwanted visitors. This homeowner had just retired to bed when he heard strange noises outside. His dog was barking profusely because he was too tired to go outside. He checked the CCTV footage. He saw his black German Shepherd playing with a white dog that was not his. When he got there, he saw his dog pacing around and panting. He was confused because his dog could not offer the kind of explanations he was expecting. His fence was 8 feet tall, meaning there was no way a dog that tiny would jump over it. So that's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you like this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.